drilling rigs around here, or workover rigs actually. You know what I mean? I'm kind of a little bit of the black sheep of the family, actually. You know, not by it necessarily, but any which way there, good boys and girls out there in the fucking big body world. You know, is that if you come up here, just everybody's pretty cool up here, actually. You know what I mean? You're riding with people like me. You know what I mean? You like to get fucked up. You like to get high. You know what I mean? Whatever. You know what I mean? That's cool, but don't be making anybody, because we'll run people out. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we'll put them in the ground too.
Okay, I have to agree with you 100%. Because I've been up here long enough to remember when they had the old jail before they got the new jail.
Oh yeah.
And they got the new jail just to put people in that were causing trouble.
Dude, the judge even called me a straight vigilante. You know what I mean? Like straight vigilante. But I mean, in the court papers, though, they call it terrorism. I'm like, well, why did the judge call me a terrorism or a terrorizer? You know what I mean? Or well, a vigilante, and then give me terrorizing. You know what I mean? It's like, well, can't you just give me vigilante? You know what I mean, right? He said it. You know what I mean, right? It's like, can I be a vigilante instead of fucking terrorizing? It's like, no, that doesn't work that way anymore. I'm like,
yeah, because terrorist doesn't look good on the record.
Right,
vigilante, I'll take that all day.
Yeah, right. Can I just have the vigilante part of it? You know what I mean? Like, dude, you just told me that. But no, I mean, up here, we just work and we take care of each other. And I mean, because the winters get hard around here, you know what I mean? They get really, really hard around here, right? Like right now, this summer and all the way into the harvest and everything, it's straight up, you know what I mean, the best time to be in North Dakota. But right now is the best time to be hanging out, you know what I mean? It's absolutely pristine, you know what I mean? If you decide to hang out, well, head out before, like, October. Get the hell out of Dodge. You know what I mean?
And you also make a good point about seasonal jobs.
Yeah.
What kind of work is seasonal?
Here's seasonal road construction. Farm. What else? Almost everything, actually. As a matter of fact, you know what I mean?
Is the beach season?
I think they shut down the beat over there in Sydney. Yeah, I mean, so that would be it's still North Dakota anyway. They still got that going on in Fargo, but that's the other side of the state.
Yeah, that's way over there.
Yeah, that's the eastern side instead of the western side, because we're on the western side right now.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's like roofing is a seasonal too. Yeah. You know what I mean? Scratching your buttons all the way around, but no. I like jokes, you know. No, but if you're gonna come up here and hang out, just do your best. If you want to make your money or whatever, just do what you want, but don't get caught in the winter. You know what I mean? Don't get caught in the winter around here, because it will rip you apart. You know what I mean?
Make sure you have a place to stay, housing,
and bank account even wouldn't be bad, because you never know if you're gonna lose your ass. You know what I mean? Yeah. So no doubt, though. You know what I mean? I've been winging him for 35 years. You know what I mean? It's a good thing.
But dude, you've got to get something. You've got to get something consistent. You've got to get something where.
Yeah. Don't be fucking around. You know what I mean anymore. That's where I'm at too. You know what I mean in my life. Yeah, I mean, if you guys got a license, that's one thing, dude. If you come up here with a license, don't be drinking and driving and lose that fucker up here. You know what I mean? Because they won't give it back, too. You know? So, but up here, you do need a license, because walking from here to there when it's 40 below, oh, lordy.
Then on top of that, you think about, okay, if you want to go to another Walmart, you got 2 hours to go to Minot. You got 2 hours to go to Dickinson. And I don't know where the nearest one.
Dude, I got 2 miles to go to Walmart from where I'm at, actually. And I'm on a bike, a purple goddamn bike out there, you know what I mean? That's how I've been for years. But, hey, look, I'm winterized. I was born here. I'm used to it. A lot of people aren't.
What was life like before the oil boom?
See, then there's another one that I've been told from my, you mean this last boom? You know what I mean? Like this last boom, anyway?
Yeah, like
2010?
Yeah. So like, what was life like up here before that?
It was really slow paced, actually, because there was another boom in '98 too that you guys didn't know about. And then, you know what I mean, the first time they hit oil was in 1951 or 53 anyway, off Iverson anyway. It was when we first hit oil.
Okay, well, that was further north of here, or?
Tioga?
Out that way, Tioga, Stanley.
Yeah. And Iverson oil well, anyways, when they hit oil. Yeah. So, anyways, I know that's where all that kind of stuff is. I mean, all my grandparents and everything, you know, like rig designers and everything. So, anyways, they're boys and girls. And you want to come up here? You want to work on the rigs? I don't want to work on the rigs anymore. I did it. I built them. My family actually, that's technically what I should be doing, actually, is going back on the rigs.
I mean, either that or transition to something lighter. You know,
that's what I was doing. I was going to watch. I'm going to watch some wells. You know. And guess what? I went back actually, you know, working cattle and having a farm and stuff. You know what I mean? Having freaking all kinds of animals that you take care of and stuff. You know what I mean? And then you just check wells. So what you do is you jump around and you just, you know what I mean, check your wells and make sure your water or in your oils, everything's, you know what I mean, going, because not a lot of these wells are not actually pipelined in, so they still got to be trucked out. You know what I mean, kind of shit. So actually, if you guys want to do that too, you being a pumper, right there, you know what I mean, a guy could teach you how to do that. God damn it.
And I always tell people, a pumper's a good job, especially if you're going to live here locally. You know, you can
check all wells, and what you do is that you sell the gas and the oil, so you bring in the trucks and everything else. But then again, it's your ass if there's fucking something wrong that goes on. You know what I mean? And then a lot of times you might actually have to have your own truck that's insured. Then other companies will give you your own truck. Well, the company I work for anyway, or not the company, the farmer I work for, doesn't even have his fucking license, but his truck's still insured, you know what I mean, like that. And we got 2 dogs in the back seat and everything, and a bunch of tools in the back, and that's what I do when I go back to Tioga. But right now I'm back home kind of winging it here. Well, this is where I was born, so whatever. So, I don't know, guess what? Tell you what there, chicken butt. Try it, you know what I mean? Come up here and try it, you know what I mean? That's the only thing I can say. Right now would be the best time to try it. But get the hell out of here before fucking winter.
Unless you have full-time work or your company provides housing, like you said, construction, roofing,
concrete,
because once it gets October, it pretty much gets too cold.
Well, they will, but it'll slow down to just about a crawl. You know what I mean? And they'll just keep you working just as barely enough. You know what I mean, to keep you working. That's just it. There are no new hires. And, you know what I mean? Nobody gets fired. But that's just it, because you made it through the season. Either that, or they'll drop you like stucco work too, siding, freaking cutting the grass. Okay, you can't cut the grass anymore, right? You know what I mean?
When you get into October, that stuff is brown by then. It's brown like right now. Technically, like the city is cutting grass, but like the apartments and all that stuff haven't started cutting their grass yet.
Well, that's just it, cotton baling hay, and then, you know, harvesting, you know what I mean? That's at the end of the year, you know what I mean? About there, right before October, you know what I mean? So it's September, October, you know what I mean? The heat of the summer, and then right before she starts cooling off.
And also, there's a job fair every spring, and there's a job fair every fall. So keep that in mind.
Right.
But just like you said, Jacob. Jacob is, for anybody that's new up here, if you can come up here in the springtime, transition all the way, and if you get full-time work, you can kind of transition into the winter versus coming up here in the middle of winter from Florida.
Right. Yeah, then, well, if you like fast food or doing shit like that, you know what I mean, a different story.
Yeah.
I mean, like, we didn't even, you know what I mean, you don't have to actually, you know what I mean, work as hard as, like...
you don't have to work in the oil field.
No.
Walmart pays good.
And then benefits are really good, and, well, yeah, you can be treated pretty good there, too, you know what I mean, right? But me, I just broke out on the rigs when I was 17 years old, and Yeah, I got trained him by the old dogs, you know what I mean? The only thing I know is the hard way, you know what I mean? Maybe I should have took the easy way, but god dang it, if you can de-avoid him. And actually, as a matter of fact, here, I just heard this, Walmart is one of the busiest Walmarts in the whole nation, actually. Or, you know what I mean?
They go to Walmart for the next
like
2 hours.
So, yeah. Dude, well, I know I actually get along with the gals at the bottle shop, right? Go figure. But anyway, dude, they get so pissed off because everything goes out the shelves. And then here, just the other day, I went in there was not a loaf of bread in that whole damn place. You know what I mean? They can't keep nothing on there. The only other 2 places I heard that are actually busier than this were in Hawaii.
Okay, that doesn't count. That's like
yeah, but that's the 2 other 2 other Walmarts were over in Hawaii, and then it's us for some reason. I'm like, what the hell is it in Williston? You know what I mean? But I'm like, huh. I guess, you know, you think about it, it's like kind of like an oil hub. You know what I mean? Like all the way around, like Wyoming,
Trenton, Newtown.
No, I mean the states even Wyoming. Montana, you know what I mean, all the way around, because you got to think the Bakken's huge, and then you know what? There's 3 forks, and then there's so many other smaller formations on top of it that I'm not really too sure what names they are anyway. But and then I guess there's the one secret too that not many people like to let out. They haven't named it yet, but there's a bigger formation that's underneath the Bakken.
But you got to think that'll be 50 years or so from now by the time they even need to get there. And
we got to drill another like I don't know, about 15,000, 2,000, 3,000 feet or something like that. Anyway, to hit that fucker.
Now I'm pretty sure Workover can do it.
No, drilling. Well, Workover could do it.
Well, we know for service, like service work.
Oh yeah.
But it's gonna take time for
technology. Oh no, the Bakken we're not even close to even done with the Bakken. You know? We just slowed down because of Biden and shit. Yeah. I mean, if Trump came back in power, fucking we'd be pulling that shit right out of the ground. You know what I mean?
And I think that's really what everybody's waiting on. They're waiting to see what the administration is gonna do before they start spending money on exploration stuff. At least that's what I've heard.
Yeah, dude. But anyways, right there, guys, you know, but come up here, there's still a lot of work. There's still a lot going on. I mean, from the boom and everything else. And, well, even if you like farming, you know what I mean? It's whatever. You know what I mean?
Farming, construction, road work.